fellow explorers. Welcome back to WanderQuest, where every trip leaves a story etched in our hearts. And this time, that story comes from the north, from a land where mountains plunge into deep blue fjords, where the skies dance in colors you can't quite describe, and where time moves just a little slower. We're talking about Norway. We just returned from one of our most unforgettable adventures yet, and after days of trains, boats, hikes, and some quiet awe, we've handpicked the top 10 places in Norway that you absolutely need to see. Not just because they're beautiful, they are, but because they make you feel something. So pack your curiosity. Let's begin this journey together. Number 10, we were bundled up, breath fogging in the polar air, when the northern lights flickered to life above us. It's surreal, like nature pulled out a highlighter and said, "Look up." But Tromsø is more than a light show. We wandered through Sami cultural centers, explored Arctic history, and even tried reindeer stew under the stars. We're starting the list here because Tromsø reminded us that the cold can be incredibly warm if you're in the right place.
I never knew it could be so easy. I never thought it could be so true.
Right place. 9, Stavanger and Pulpit Rock. Next, we found ourselves in Stavanger, a coastal gem that feels like stepping into a postcard. Cobblestone streets, old white houses, and a laid-back charm that's hard to leave. But the real thrill? Hiking to Preikestolen or Pulpit Rock. Let me tell you, standing on the edge of that 600-meter cliff, looking down at Fjord, it's humbling. The world goes quiet up there, just wind, water, and you. We recommend this place for the rush, for the views, and for the silence.
And I know that I'm falling so fast for you. To your arms, and I just wanna love you well with
Number 8, Lofoten Islands. We took a ferry to the Lofoten Islands, and honestly, it felt like sailing into a dream. Jagged peaks rising from green waters, red fishing cabins on stilts, and golden beaches, yes, beaches, inside the Arctic Circle. The midnight sun hung low and long, painting everything in soft light. We kayaked past sea eagles and hiked trails where we didn't see another soul. Lofoten is for those who crave raw, elemental beauty, and a chance to feel small in the best way possible. Bergen, the city of 7 mountains. Bergen was like meeting an old soul, full of stories and rain and music. We wandered Bergen Wharf, with its crooked timber houses and old trading posts, then rode the funicular to the top of Mount Fløyen for sweeping city views. Bergen rains a lot, but somehow that just adds to the magic. If you love history, seafood, and cozy cafes with piano jazz playing in the background, Bergen is your place. Number 6, Svalbard, the edge of the world. Svalbard felt like stepping off the map. It's remote, cold, and wildly beautiful. We rode snowmobiles across frozen valleys and saw glaciers calve into the sea. We didn't spot polar bears this time, but we felt their presence in the silence. You won't find bustling cities here, but if you're looking for solitude, scale, and the sound of your own breath, Svalbard delivers. Hexfjords, you know those places that look too perfect to be real? That's Geirangerfjord. We cruised between vertical cliffs and waterfalls, one's even called the Seven Sisters, and stopped at villages you can only reach by boat. There's a stillness in this fjord, like time forgot it. We sat on the deck, wrapped in blankets, watching the mist move, and it felt whole. This is one of those places that imprints on your soul. Number 4, Oslo, Norway's modern heart. Back in the south, Oslo surprised us. It's sleek and green with wild forests right behind the opera house. We explored Viking ships older than some civilizations, watched kayakers paddle past modern sculptures, and stood in front of Edvard Munch's The Scream in silence. Oslo isn't loud, it's thoughtful. It's for art lovers, urban explorers, and curious minds. We came here last, and it helped tie everything together, past and present, nature and culture. Number 3, the town was rebuilt after a fire in 1904, and every building, every detail, feels like it was made with care. From the top of Mount Axla, we watched the sun sink behind scattered islands, casting the harbor in gold. Ålesund is for architecture lovers, photographers, and anyone who believes cities can be art. Geirangerfjord and Flum Railway. We boarded the Flum Railway early one morning, coffee in hand, unsure of what to expect. And then we were climbing through waterfalls, tunnels, and cliffs. A train took us from the sleepy village of Flum, nestled deep in Ålandsfjord, to the snowy heights of the mountains above. It's one of the most beautiful train rides in the world, and we'd do it again in a heartbeat. This stop is all about quiet wonder. You don't rush here, you breathe. Cup, where the road ends, and finally we drove for hours to Nordkapp, the North Cape. It's not easy to get there. The road winds through nothingness, tundra, reindeer crossings, and icy winds. But when you reach that cliff, 307 meters above the Arctic Ocean, it hits you. You're standing at the edge of Europe. Beyond that, just ocean, ice, and the unknown. We stood in silence, watching the midnight sun float on the horizon, and something inside us stilled. This is why we travel. Norway isn't just a place you visit. It's a place you feel. We came back with cold noses, tired legs, full hearts, and memories we'll be chasing for years. If any of these places stirred something in you, trust that feeling. Go see them for yourself. Let Norway remind you how wild and beautiful this world can be. Which spot are you adding to your bucket list? Let us know in the comments below. And if this journey moved you, hit that like button, subscribe to WanderQuest, and join us for more journeys from around the world. Until next time, stay curious, stay brave, and keep wandering. This is WanderQuest.
Just wanna love you well with all that I am. So I give you my heart. There are no words to describe